it's commonly accepted that Matthew and Luke had a copy of Mark in front of them. 90% of Mark is in Matthew and Luke, and it makes up about half of their gospel. Of the other half of that is also in common. They both had another gospel, something similar to the Gospel of Thomas, because the stuff that Matthew and Luke agree upon outside of Mark is very simple. There's no narrative, there's no birth story or anything like that. It's just Jesus said this, and like the Sermon on the Mount is part of Q. There's one little story about a centurion's servant being healed. Jesus says, I'll come to your servant, and the centurion says, no, I'm also a person of authority, and I tell this person to do that, and he goes and does it. And then Jesus says, oh, well, your faith has made your servant whole. That is in Q. Q was probably about 50. Mark was probably about 65. Matthew and Luke were probably about 80. Gospel of John was about 90. Thomas was probably around the same time as Q. But Thomas is a lot different than Q. Q has a lot to do with demons and demon possession and Beelzebul, whereas there's nothing like that in Gospel of Thomas. There's no demonology at all in the Gospel of Thomas.